Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to day 2 of keto. Before we get into it, I want to answer some questions that people have been asking me. Any one of you can email me or message me, and I normally try to answer back within 24 hours. My email is pete@livelonglivelife.com, and you can message me through Instagram or Facebook if you like. These are some of the more popular questions, so I figured I would answer them here as well for those that want to know but don't ask. All right, question number 1. Can I drink coffee on keto? Yes, absolutely. I love my coffee. Now, drinking it black is a preferred method. I had half and half, which adds about 1 gram of carbs per 2 tablespoons, and I like my coffee light. So my coffee might have 5 to 6 grams of carbs in it. Not great, but I'll be going to the market today and getting some heavy cream, which has 2 carbs in a 1/4 cup. So I will save 5 carbs a cup of coffee. That's a win-win in my book. Okay, next question. Do I fast during keto? Yes, I fast during keto. I eat breakfast around 1:30 p.m. and dinner around 6:30 p.m. My fast is 19 hours long with a 5-hour window to eat. The longer you can fast, the better. No food in your system helps your body burn that visceral fat, especially if your body's in ketosis. I'll be checking tomorrow morning to see if I'm in ketosis. I ordered a blood ketone meter and it arrives today. I'll be posting daily blood level readings to make sure I'm always in ketosis. Okay, next up. All right, question number 3. Do I count calories during keto? No, I don't have the time nor the patience for that. If you do, then go ahead and do it. The rule of thumb is 70% of calories from fat, 25% from protein, and 5% from carbs. I use a lot of olive oil. To give you an idea, 1 tablespoon is around 15 grams of fat, and I probably use 20 tablespoons a day minimum. My spinach for dinner swims in olive oil, and then when I eat all the spinach in my bowl, I drink the olive oil that's left, which is also loaded with lemon juice. Sometimes I add an avocado too, plus the fat from the nuts, the steak, the bacon. I'm definitely in that fat zone. All right, moving to question number 4. How much exercise should I do on keto? You should do as much as possible. I always try and get my 10,000 steps in. I also do 2 30-minute sessions on the treadmill every day, usually after breakfast and late at night before bed. I also still do my morning routine of walking in my backyard barefoot and enjoying the sun. On a day like today that's raining, I just hit the treadmill 3 times or run a little longer session. For example, I may do 40 minutes or 50 minutes twice a day as opposed to 3 30-minute sessions. So the answer is yes. When you're exercising and in ketosis, you burn fat faster. Your body needs energy, so it gets it from that visceral fat. I will be doing HIT workouts, high intensity workouts on a treadmill next week. Basically, a full out sprint for 30 seconds, and then you lower the treadmill back to a walking speed of say 3 miles per hour for 3 minutes, and repeat that cycle until your 30-minute workout is complete. I will video a session to show you next week what that looks like. All right. Final question, question number 5. What's a great snack during keto? My go-to snack on keto is nuts. Pecans and almonds are great choices, both low in carbs and high in fat. My favorite, however, are pistachios. So I treat myself to a few once in a while. They have more carbs, but since we do need 5% carbs in our day, sometimes I use them. You will see I used them yesterday as part of my lunch, which is always a snack. I also use a great fat choice to cook the eggs for breakfast that made them taste incredible. Okay, let's dive into day 2 and look at breakfast. Again, 3 eggs scrambled. I use organic pasture-raised eggs This brand is my favorite. Yolks always look amazing. Taste great as well. I cook 2 pounds of bacon and stick it in the refrigerator. It just makes cooking faster day to day. I saved the fat from the bacon and used it today to cook the eggs, and oh my God, was it amazing. Today I didn't have time to hit the treadmill till after my afternoon snack / lunch. Pistachios mixed with pecans. I love pistachios. Then at about 4:20 p.m. I hit the treadmill for a 31-minute walk. Here is a snapshot of my glucose levels from my Dexcom G7 app. I wear a CGM every day to measure what food does to my body. I have had one on since November 2024. I made a few videos about how I was able to fix diabetes with my CGM on and still eat carbs. As you can see, without carbs, type 2 diabetes is gone. It doesn't exist. Crazy they forget to tell you that when they are prescribing you pills and injections. You gotta love Big Pharma. Okay, let's look at dinner now. Dinner was ready to eat by 6:30 p.m. and I had sliced roast beef from a nice Angus roast with 3 slices of American cheese. We can call that the appetizer. Then I had a ribeye steak. The spices I use are salt, garlic powder, and paprika, and I also love the Baja mineral salt on it as well. It just gives it a great salty taste. Next, I cooked the spinach. I add a little water to a pan and throw a half bag of spinach in and let it cook over medium heat. When it's ready, I add about 20 tablespoons of olive oil and get it in a bowl where I add the final touch, lemon juice. I also had feta cheese, and you can see no carbs. Good amount of fat and some more olive oil on top of it, and dinner's ready. I finished the day with a 30-minute walk at around 10:30 p.m. Here's a look at my blood glucose levels after the walk, and I highlighted the highest my glucose went all day. Keep in mind that I was a diabetic as of January of this year on pills, with my blood glucose hitting 400 plus daily, and now look at me. Now my highest reading for the day is 114. I think that was after I had my coffee. And like I said before, I will switch to heavy cream and see if that helps. I always show you my waking fasted blood sugar. I got up around 6 a.m. and I say around because I may have hit the snooze once or twice or maybe 3 times. My fasted blood glucose number was 85. I'm super excited about my numbers. Now, glucose rises naturally once you wake up. I had coffee as well by the time I remembered to take this snapshot. So 96 after coffee is pretty good. Okay folks, day 2 is in the bag and we are in the middle of day 3. Here's a famous quote by Hippocrates, considered the father of modern medicine. Let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. Pretty strong words. Hippocrates also had another quote that I love and live by. Before you heal someone, ask him if he is willing to give up the things that made him sick. Wow, pretty powerful. Thank you for watching. If you have questions on keto or on anything else, please ask. You can leave me a question in the comments or send me an email or DM me through Facebook, through Instagram. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. You can also turn on notifications to get alerts when new videos are out. I'll be doing one every day through my keto journey. Tomorrow, we will see if I'm in ketosis. See you on the next video.